Peace. What's going on, guys? This is Sereda with another video. I want to say Happy New Year to you because I'm putting this video out. It is now 12/31/2016, December, and it's like 11:36 at night. And so I want to do this video, which came to me yesterday, this insight after doing a meditation. It has to do with, very often, I'm gonna come at you like on the side with this one, like on the sneak tip. People really have, like us as starseeds, or us as evolving beings that are realizing and remembering who they are, right? And we're doing a good job of that. Hope I'm not making you seasick with moving around with the camera. But what I want to say is that sometimes when you're deep in your spiritual path, it can be rough for you to find a way to want to do the mundane things, like washing the clothes, taking out the trash, it could be other stuff for you. And if you're all up in your head and things are coming through, then sometimes the life going on up here that you're seeing as you're astral traveling, lucid dreaming, all that life may be more interesting than the seemingly day-to-day life. I feel you. I live in that realm too. So what do? What came through is that it's like a little bit more. Another example is that you are in a space, where you're more introverted right now. You're in a space where maybe it's wintertime, like right now. The cycles have switched. So it's a time for you to be more within. If that's the case, sometimes if you're dealing with, a lack of confidence and things like that, you may not feel comfortable with dealing with the public, going out, doing your regular day-to-day things, but you got to do your grocery shopping. You got to do your chores, and you got to find time to do it. And again, as I said before, let it be chaotic sometimes and get it done anyway means no excuse. We can still do it, even if you wait 2 days, even if you procrastinate, because time is not what we think it is anyway. So don't beat up on yourself about if you're taking your time to get things done. That's fireworks and stuff in the background, so sorry for all the noise. And it's raining too, which is really neat. And I'm collecting some rainwater outside for some magic, So if you want to hear more about magic stuff on a side note, then let me know. We'll get into that, because that is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. Now, what I want to say is, how do you get yourself motivated? And I have this little sticky note here from when I wrote myself this insight. You got all these dishes, you got clothes that need to be folded, clothes that need to be washed. You need to do a face exfoliation or something. It could be anything. I just had to exfoliate my face today because I have to do that on a regular basis, maybe, a few times out of the month, because it's important. So what are the important things that you need to do in your life that will have you back on track, have you feeling like you're being productive, successful, that you're not sitting on a bunch of chores that need to be done? What is that for you? So one of the things is the dishes. Now, the funny thing is that we'll have an out-of-body experience. This is what I was laughing about. I was laughing at me because, you might be like, I don't feel like taking out the trash, right? But then after you've collected bag number 3, like the grocery bags, and you're hanging them up on the doors or whatever you're doing, but you're astral traveling. You're leaving out of the physical body, which is, leaving out the physical body to come back into it, but you don't feel like washing the dishes, or you don't feel like doing the trash. You don't feel like vacuuming the floor, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, those mundane, simple tasks. If you can do leaving out your body, you can definitely get those dishes and all that stuff done. You can. So I was laughing at that because I was thinking about the fact that I didn't feel like taking out the trash. It'll be a time when you're like really on everything, and then you'll be like, you let it slip just a little bit, and you're like, So it happens. It happens sometimes. And I've learned with the Virgo rising thing, and the Libra rising thing, let that shit go. You don't have to be on top of every little single thing, because life is really going to go on if your trash is taken out or not. You don't want maggots and all that stuff coming out of there. You don't want that. You don't want the flies. But it is wintertime. So if you want to take a little bit of time and not do something, then hey. So what I want to say, yeah, if you can do all that supernatural flying all out of your body type stuff, then you can definitely do the work that is going to be supportive of a positive self-image. That's the reason to do it. I was having a conversation with someone very special to me, and we were talking about the fact that it's important for you to do the mundane things that have to do with supporting you, backing you up, and that's the heater coming on in the background. You want to do that stuff because another reason is because it's going to support a healthy self-image for you, and you are nurturing that environment so you can bring about your divinity. Look at it that way if you don't feel like looking at it in a way that is like calling it regular chores. Make it something magical too. You can do that. You want to trick yourself to do it. Tell yourself you're going on a journey, a scavenger hunt, whatever. You're going on a spirit journey, and the spirit journey is cleaning up the house, right? So sometimes you gotta trick yourself, because trick your person, because that's the only thing that's resisting. It doesn't even take that long to get stuff done. So first thing I would say to get rid of some things, like before we're going into the new year, so to speak, throw away things that you know you don't need. Extra receipts, stuff that's just junking up the drawers, excess dishes, excess things that you know you don't need. You want to give it a few days on certain things and not just throw everything away on a whim and stuff that you're going to regret doing. When I throw stuff away, I don't regret it, because I've sat on it and thought about it and pondered it. By the time it's time to throw it out, I should have already done it. So it's the perfect time. So give yourself, even if it's 3 days, to see if there are some things that you need to throw away. Okay, get rid of, lighten your load when you're going into this other year. All right. So I'll talk to you soon, and yeah, check the other videos. I did upload some more. Hope you're having a good New Year's, and we'll talk soon. Peace.